Hi, my name is Miss Maria, and I will be your child's teacher this year at West End Kindergarten. I wanted to take a few minutes to introduce myself and show you around the classroom where your child will be spending their day. We are an everyday 4-year-old class, and I look forward to meeting each of you. The first center I wanted to show you is our imaginary play, or what the children call the house center. A lot of pretending takes place here. Lots of fun conversations, a lot of role playing. It's a very interesting center. I love to listen to what the children play in this area. If you'll walk with me, we're going to go over now to the block area. This right here is our block area. A lot of construction takes place here. A lot of the children do problem solving, trying to build different structures, and we have on the wall pictures of them, things to challenge them to try to build. We have a lot of cooperative play that takes place in this area. It's a lot of fun. Now we're going to walk over to my teaching board. Each morning, your child and I will have a morning meeting where we come together as a whole group. We work off this board right here, practicing skills like seasons, the weather, days of the week, calendar skills. This will be a name chart where your child will be able to see their name. This is also the chart we use for Helper of the Day. Lots of interesting things take place up here. Each day we will work through one of these little cubbies with a different skill, practicing the letter and the number that we're focusing on for that week. This is the really core instruction time of our day at West End. Now if you'll follow me over to the Science and Math Center. Right over here is where we have a lot of discovery taking place. Lots of open-ended materials, but also a lot of puzzles, games that they have to figure out to help build number skills, number sense, and science discovery. This is a really interesting place to work and learn and play. Lots of hands-on activities. And now we're at the Art Center, and this is one of the most popular areas in my classroom. It's full of open-ended materials where children can explore and create and make lots of interesting things. Most of the supplies in this area will be centered around the theme that we're studying at that time. Now we're going to walk over to the writing area. This is where we concentrate heavily on learning to write those letters and those numbers, but children are also allowed to do creative drawing, creative writing. We see a lot of interesting work here and a lot of invented spelling, which is really neat to see. We have a desk here for 2 children with lots of supplies for writing and drawing in different ways. We will focus a lot on letters and numbers in this center. Right next to it is our reading center, where children will engage with books about the theme that we're studying and about letters and numbers that we're focusing on. It's a nice, cozy little center that they really enjoy. Right next to my book center is what's called the Relaxation Station. This center is for one child only, for a child who might need to spend some time by themselves, relax, or calm down. There's a small bucket of toys there that are sensory oriented to help them in doing that. And we come to our final stop of the tour, and this is where I do most of my one-on-one teaching with the children. I will have your child come over at least once during the week, and I will work with them individually on writing and reading, letter recognition, letter sounds, those types of skills. I wanted to touch base with you also about the purple folder that you received at orientation. Inside this folder is very important information that you need to look at before school starts. You'll have the school calendar, a bag to return the extra clothes, frequently asked questions packet that will help you with knowing how to drop off and pick up your student, an introduction letter from me. It tells about our classroom and it tells about behavior management in my classroom. Very importantly, the sign up for Blooms. I need all parents to sign up for Blooms. This is the main form of communication for my classroom. Also, some important reminders that you will need to make note of. The daily schedule that your child will be operating on. A little bit of information about myself if you would like to get to know me better. There's a wish list in here as well. If you would like to donate items to help our classroom, they would be greatly appreciated. And ways that you can help our school through the Box Tops program. Inside the pocket, there is a magnet for your refrigerator to remind you of the staggered days that your child will attend. You will also find the important card tags that you'll need to display when you're picking your child up each day. And behind that, we have an activity called the All About Me activity, where your child will get to decorate this little cutout and fill out a paper that's all about them. We will use this activity to introduce the children to one another and get to know each other better. And that's due on August the 13th. And that's all written in a letter in here as well. At orientation, you will also receive a homework binder. This binder is ready to go for the entire year, every letter and number that we're going to study. There's a letter in here to explain it. This is a family activity page about each letter that we're going to study. They're already in order of the way that we're going to study them. If you were to drop your binder, there's a table of contents here in the front that also gives the order. And then all of these pages through here are for their enrichment to be done at home. I just ask that you spend 10 to 15 minutes a day working with your child on these activities. It really enhances their learning and it helps you to see how they're learning and growing as a student. This won't start right away. Give us a few weeks and I will post on Blooms when it's time to start our homework. I look forward to meeting you all and spending this year with your child learning and growing. Thank you so much.